Your home for high sticking.
High sticking happen when the guy take the stick, and he go like that. You don't do that.
You don't do that?
Oh, no, never, never.
It's Hockey Talk on WNFL.
And welcome back to our program. This is Hockey Talk on WNFL every Tuesday night, 6 to 7 p.m. Jason Hobbick along with Scott Jewett, Kyle Lewis. We just got a chance to talk with the head coach and general manager of the Gamblers, Pat Mickish. Gamblers are on a 6-game winning streak right now, tied for the last spot in the Eastern Conference playoff hunt with the Youngstown Phantoms with 3 games to go. One more regular season game at the Rest Center. That's Sunday, April 2nd. It's Dairy Day presented by Pagels Ponderosa. It's a School is Cool game. Also a Festival Food Family Day. $2 jumbo hot dogs, $2 sodas. Kids 14 and under. Tickets start at $9. We'll have a post-game jersey auction afterwards in the lounge. And, Scott, I got to ask you, I got to chat with you before we talk with the guys here. Coach brought up Brock Besser, and I saw something cool on Twitter where he literally, this is not the cool part, but he lost his game, North Dakota. He got in a car, went up to Grand Forks, and got into a private jet, signed in Vancouver, scored the goal that night. Isn't that crazy?
Yes, that is absolutely crazy. It's what a turn of events, if you want to say. I mean, it'd be an amazing experience.
No, that's got to be crazy. What a turn of emotions, too. You lose, you finish up your college career at North Dakota, and then the next moment you're scoring your first NHL goal.
Can't even
like
imagine
a roller coaster.
Going through it. Oh, man. Roller coaster couple days, that's for sure.
Well, a couple of the reasons why the Green Bay Gamblers have a 6-game winning streak are in studio tonight. Easton Brodzinski and Mike Bevilaqua. What's up, guys? How you doing?
I'm doing good.
I just love the competitive fire that these two have. So we're going to do a little NHL quiz. They are chirping
already. They were after it, and I said, "Oh,
so
give
here's
the old guy, a break." And they're like, "No."
Come fresh off vacation, they won't even give you a break. I'm trying to eat. We're trying to ease them back in. Easton's like, absolutely not.
We'll have to show them here.
Well, before we get into our little quiz here and what we're going to do, Easton, I got to say congratulations to your family. Your brother got to play for the Kings. Made his back up in the NHL. That's got to be great for the family.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great experience. My parents got to fly out there, and him and his fiance were out there too. So, I mean, it was a great experience for all of them and also for everybody in his family too.
Now, I know we talked about this off air, but this wasn't his first game. Did he play up last year?
Nope, that was his first NHL game. Yep, his second one's tonight, so hopefully he can do the same thing.
Did you get a chance to talk to him? What was the experience like for him?
I mean, he was ready for it, but I mean, he first step on the ice, he just took it all in. I mean, that's once in a lifetime thing, and he was pretty excited about it.
I got to ask you before we talk to Mike too. You had that shootout goal on Friday night. When you go into a shootout like that, your number's called. Do you have something in your head, or do you kind of make it up as you go out there?
You always have something in your head. You never know if you're actually going to do it by the way the goalie's standing or where he's positioned in the net. But me and my brothers have been working on that move for quite a while now, so I'm just lucky it went in.
Mike, I got to say, bringing you into the conversation here, your defensive core, along with you guys have developed rapidly throughout the season. And one of the big reasons why the Gamblers have been successful throughout the stretch here is great goaltending, but also the D-core in front of them.
Yeah. I feel like our D-core is really close. I feel like everybody can kind of play with anybody, and I think that's a big deal when we need to have great games coming up here, and we need to finish strong. So,
how long do you think that takes, like, for you to get comfortable with, a D partner? Can you just get it overnight?
Well, with a D partner, per se, for me this year, I kind of switched up D partners a lot. I was in the 7th D slot for a little bit, so I was, like, rotating in with all different D pairs. But, I don't know, I felt like our D core as a whole, like, I can play with anybody. I can play with Burke, play with Jackson, Rourke, anybody, so.
Have you, in being your first year in the league, have you leaned on some of those guys that have been through this stretch, like a Connor Mackey, Matt Berkovitz, some of the guys that have been in the league for a couple of years?
Yeah, I definitely talked to them about it. I played juniors last year, but coming here is a whole different deal. So, I mean, just as it's, like, closing out here and it's getting into these, like, crucial games, I just kind of look to them for guidance, so.
Well, we appreciate you being out here for our show. Second time on the show, Mike. Yep. First time for Easton. We got to step out for a break. When we return, we are going to have our NHL trivia coming up, Little Bean Boozled. That's all next here on Hockey Talk on WNFL.
There's always more work to be done around the house. Laundry, vacuuming, finally taking down those holiday decorations. It has been a while. But you know what chores shouldn't be on your list? Cleaning the rust stains in your shower. Rewashing itchy towels. Calling the plumber because of buildup in your pipes. Thanks to Morton Clean and Protect Plus Rust Defense Water Softener Salt, negative effects of hard water are a thing of the past. Not only does it leave your laundry feeling softer and your glasses spot-free, but it leaves your home with better tasting water, helps keep bathroom and kitchen surfaces free from rust buildup, and helps to prevent rust stains from reoccurring. Morton Clean and Protect Plus Rust Defense Water Softener Salt removes 15 times more iron than plain salt, which means fewer chores, fewer to-dos, and way more free time, me time, family time. But seriously, take down those holiday decorations. Morton Clean and Protect Plus Rust Defense Water Softener Salt. Buy 2 green bags today. Visit mortonsalt.com for more information on where to pick up Morton Clean and Protect Plus Rust Defense Water Softener Salt near you.
Accidents happen that cause broken glass, a rock through your car windshield, a wildly thrown baseball through the patio door. And when these accidents happen, Tri-City Glass and Door is there for you.
I'm Rob Zerjav with the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers, and we've had a great relationship with Tri-City Glass going on 15 years now. And they've been a sponsor of ours for quite some time. They actually sponsor our foul balls at the ballpark. So whenever we have a foul ball, we have a breaking glass sound, and I think that's become synonymous with foul balls at the ballpark. But yeah, there's occasions when we do have foul balls actually go through suite windows or hit the windows and crack them, and Tri-City Glass is there to take care of everything. They've been great, always keep the ballpark looking good, and it's something that we'll have games day after day after day, and when you have a cracked glass, you want to keep everybody safe, so you want to make sure that they come out, and they've been really timely and have been very helpful and accommodating, and they understand our schedule, so they'll be there to help in a pinch, and yeah, we've really enjoyed our relationship with them.
Tri-City Glass and Door is your #1 choice for automotive, residential, and commercial. Tri-City Glass and Door, the right product, the right way.
Hockey talk, eh? The boys from the Gamblers are on the air. Jason Hobbeck, Scott Jewett, Coach Pat Mickish, 1440 and 101.9 WNFL.
And welcome back to our program. This is Hockey Talk at WNFL. We're talking with Easton, Brodzinski, Mike Bevilaqua, 2 Green Bay Gamblers skaters. We're going to play a little NHL trivia with the man, Scott Jewett.
These guys are the most confident that I've ever seen guys coming into this game, I will say.
I got to say, though, they're trying everything they can to cheat off my paper.
They
here.
are. They're trying.
I should probably be in your spot right now.
I wish you'd let us see it before we,
So here's what we got. We got 10 questions. Mike and Easton can confer with each other. If they get it wrong and you get it right, Scott, they have to go into the Bean Boozle bin, which I know Easton is so pumped to do right now.
Really excited.
Sour milk went
Very.
So that's how we're going to play this.
All right.
And so I'm going to be the host, so I don't have to do any sort of Bean Boozle. And we'll start with question number 1 for the boys. Who was the first American-born captain to lead his team to a Stanley Cup championship? It's all multiple choice because I'm not that mean. Is it A, Ryan Callahan, B, Darian Hatcher, C, Mike Madonna, or D, Dustin Brown?
B seems about right.
Of course it does.
They don't even know which player it was. I think they looked at the sheet, but I'm going to go with Darian Hatcher.
Hey, no harm,
Go with them.
no harm, no
No
foul.
more
then.
multiple choice. That's too easy.
No harm, no
That
foul.
was way too easy.
Let's get. I think Mike, you had this one too. I asked you, didn't give you the answer. Who was the first American team in the National Hockey League? The Detroit Red Wings, New York Rangers, Boston Bruins, or Chicago Bulldogs?
To us?
We'll let you go
No,
first.
you guys got to go.
I know
first.
the answer to this one. I think I'll let you go first.
We'll go
Boston
with
Bruins.
Boston.
That is
You are
right.
correct.
That is right. In the last decade, which U.S. state has produced the most NHL players? Do I even have to give you? You guys are pretty
Minnesota.
confident. Hey,
Minnesota.
Yep.
I thought these were.
knew that one.
I thought these were. I thought these were a lot tougher.
Yeah.
When was the last time a team won a Stanley Cup with a roster consisting of just North American players? 2006, 1985. I gotta get away from Easton. Is he 1993 or 1967?
So we're gonna.
I see what they're doing here, Scott. They have a scout trying to look for the answers, and the other one's trying to think of the.
That's smart.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go with 06.
They're correct. In
They are
06.
not correct.
They are not.
I
Oh,
threw them
really?
off the. I threw them off the line there with that. It's actually 1993.
Is it really?
It's a good try. I don't know.
1993.
Got that right.
Since this player retired, his jersey number has only been worn by one other NHL player. His number is considered to be the His number is considered to be unofficially retired by the league. Which player and number am I talking about?
Kyle, I might need you on some of these. Hold
Is
on.
it
I think
Chris Chelios, Mario Lemieux, Bobby Orr, or Glenn Hall? See that other one? Two of them kind of threw a wrench in there for you. I think this was pretty easy until the.
You want to read those?
I think I got
answers?
this
read
one,
those again.
Jason. I think
Chris
I got it.
Chelios, Mario Lemieux, Bobby Orr, or Glenn Hall?
I think it's Lemieux.
They are.
It
I
is
believe
Lemieux.
it is
It
as
is
well.
Lemieux. It is Lemieux.
The multiple choice
There
one.
we
Yeah.
go. There we go.
In his rookie season, how many shutouts did goaltender Steve Mason have for the Columbus Blue Jackets? 15, 20, 10, or 5? It's a straight guess for you guys, I bet.
20.
I'm going to go half a 20 at 10 because I know that's the answer.
How did you know that? How did you
Why
know
would
that?
you go 20?
I don't know. I was guessing.
It's a goalie. You can't go that high.
All right, boys.
Oh.
Might as well.
All right, let's spin the wheel. This is the
You can
first
spin it.
one.
Good luck, fellas.
Good luck. Well,
Hopefully I get the
guess.
bad one then.
what do we got?
Oh, we got in between. Spin again.
No, that's we'll.
Strawberry banana smoothie or dead fish?
All right, that's a good start. You guys can just dive into that. Try to pick the
which
same
one's
color.
that?
I
Is
think
it
it
this
might
one?
be that one. Yeah.
All right, you grab that one too.
We don't even have a waste paper
Nope.
basket
Go with
next
this
to you.
one.
This is
Same thing.
cheers, boys.
Cheers. Nice.
Yeah, this is really bad.
That's good.
I'll swallow it.
Now look at that.
I'll eat it up.
Tough.
Good work. Mike is a player.
That's pretty good, but the chirping
It still
has
tastes
stopped.
gross.
As of
Yes.
now, the chirping has
It
stopped.
got a
It
little
real.
bit. It got a little bit more
It got
quiet
a little
now.
Real
Mine
now.
was bad too. Yep, there's the
Oh,
taste.
little aftertaste.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And the questions usually don't get any
I think
easier at this
Easton's,
point. They
I
usually
think
get
Easton's
tougher.
eyes are watering right now with that one. I'm
Well, I
assuming
made,
you got the.
I made Matt Jennings eat a minnow today, so I can understand how
wait,
he feels now.
wait. Let's get in there before. Stop. Wait, what?
Yeah, we played What Are the Odds to eat a minnow, and we both guessed 2 at the same time. So, he had a minnow.
And did it. And did it.
Yep,
and did
he
it.
did.
That
He
was
did.
pretty funny.
That's impressive to hold it. Not only eat it, did he hold it down?
I couldn't tell you that part. I think he.
There's no way he swallowed it.
Gosh. Oosh. Can you imagine that, though? 10 shutouts in the NHL. You got guys like Sidney Crosby shooting 10 shutouts. That's a big number. So 20?
Yeah, it's
I
impressive.
was guessing.
With,
Yeah.
I mean,
I was going for a high
the
ball.
amount of shots.
right at him,
Yeah.
The amount of shots they take a game too.
It's unbelievable.
40 plus sometimes. I mean,
As
10
a rookie,
shutouts
10.
pretty good.
That's unbelievable.
Who is the? Wait, nope. Let's go up one because we still have time. In the 1979 merger, 4 teams came from the WHA to join the NHL. Which of the following was one? Was it the Oilers, Bruins, Capitals, or Flyers?
And to help you out, they inherited a player who became one of the best in the world.
Tell you.
All you.
No, go ahead.
The Capitals.
I'm going to go with Edmonton with Wayne Gretzky, who they would
What?
inherit.
What are you
Wayne
talking? I thought you
Gretzky.
knew it.
Wayne Gretzky.
That's why you wanted.
Wait.
Oh,
Wait,
I knew that one.
Did you?
Oh,
Yeah, I
we'll
actually
give it.
did.
We'll give it to Mike because Mike.
We'll give
Mike
it to
had
him.
it.
We'll give it to you.
Yeah, because I really don't want to eat another one of those.
No, we'll give that one. Greatest hockey player of all. I even knew
I
that.
don't know
Like
why.
Wayne Gretzky.
Not many people know Wayne Gretzky went to the WHA before he ended up in Edmonton.
Yeah, I just never really thought about that.
Yeah.
I thought we were both on the same page
We
there.
were not on the same
No.
page there.
You guys got to work that out.
Yeah, we gotta
See,
before
that's
the
where
next
the old
question.
card comes in here. You know,
Very
my era
experienced.
right
Like
here.
he's so cool and calm over here because if he doesn't get them wrong, he doesn't
I
have
don't
to
have
eat
to do
'em.
that.
Yeah, he's
A little bit
Yeah,
more
I don't
nervous
have
on
to
my
do that.
left here than my right. Who is only the first father and son combination to win the NHL MVP award? Peter and Paul Stastny, Brent and Brandon Sutter, my bad. Thanks, Kyle. Gordy and Mark Howe, and Bobby and Brett Hall.
All you.
Now I'm nervous.
Are you?
Yeah, well, yeah, you screw up on names like this, Scott.
This
you get a
guy
little bit
was the
rattled.
spokesman for Formosa Beer when I played for the Listowel Cyclones. And, yeah, a great story about him, but I'm not going to tell you the story.
What was
here.
his name again?
They used to call him the
Read the last
Golden
one.
Jet.
The last one,
That's his name. They used to call him the Golden Jet.
Bobby and Brett Hall.
Now they call him Brett's dad. Yes, Bobby and Brett Hall, I bet.
I don't know.
He just-
He gave us the answer already.
Yeah.
The Golden Jet. You know what that is?
Okay, you go.
It's
one?
Bobby and Brett Hall.
Okay, that's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I was
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
We gotta-
He gave you guys
we gotta
the-
communicate
yeah,
I said
more.
the last one.
Mike
again.
had
gotta
it. Mike
communicate
had it.
more.
He stood in front of a room of people and said, "Yeah, I used to be called the Golden
I gotta get their
Jet.
names
Now I'm
right
Brett's
first
dad."
before-
He says, "Yeah, he's a good, really good guy."
All right, we got time for one last one. How many NHL teams did Mark Messier play for? 1, 3, 2, or 4? Why did they do that to me? Why wouldn't they just go 1, 2, 3, or 4?
Well,
We're gonna go with 3.
Scott?
well, I'm going to go with he played in Edmonton. He played for the New York Rangers, and he played. It is 3. Who
Yeah,
else
it
did he
is.
play for?
It is. What teams did he play for?
I knew the other 2. He said 3.
I knew it was 3.
No, he's got it. That's
three.
3. That's 3. You guys did well. Only one Bean Boozle.
That was impressive. Guys.
Good work.
Those are some hard questions right there.
Well, that'll do it for Easton, Brodzinski, and Mike Bevilaqua. We appreciate you guys coming out to our radio program tonight, and heck of a job in the last 6 games. Keep pushing forward, and hopefully you guys can help us get to the playoffs.
Will do.
Thank you.
Good luck,
Thank
guys.
you for having us.
That's Easton Brodzinski and Mike Bevilaqua. We're going to step out for a break. When we return, we're going to have Carl Lackey coming up to talk old-time hockey. This is Hockey Talk on WNFL.
It's taken over my life. If I could just